This program of exercises has been produced by the Wellington Division of the Arthritis Foundation. It has been edited and approved by the rheumatologists and staff of the Rheumatology Unit, Hutt Hospital, Wellington. Exercise plays an important part in the management of arthritis. Its importance is threefold. Maintains muscle strength to support joints. Helps bring nourishment to the cartilage. Maintains joint flexibility. The exercises that follow are designed primarily to maintain joint flexibility. Before we begin, some words of caution. At all times, only work within your level of comfort. Never force a joint. Listen to your body. If it hurts, don't do it. Wait and move on to the next exercise. If your joints are sore or swollen, only do 1 or 2 repetitions of an exercise. If pain and swelling persist, see your doctor.
Hello and welcome to our exercise program. Before you start, it's important that your muscles are relaxed. So I'll ask you to sit with your bottoms in the back of the chair, your back straight, hands on your lower ribs. And we'll take a few deep breaths, and as we breathe out, concentrate on relaxing your shoulder and neck muscles. Breathing in and out. And concentrate on those muscles, breathing in and out. And once more, breathing in and relax. And remember, as we do these exercises, should anything be painful, stop what you're doing and wait for the next routine. Sitting up straight in your chair, hands onto your shoulders. We're going to push forward, turn and back. Push forward, turn and back. And again, turn and back. Last one. Across your body with one arm. Across, turn and back. Same side, across, turn and back. Other side, across, turn and back. And across, turn and back. One arm up above your head, bend and down. And up, bend and down. Stretch up, bend and down. Last one. Push across your body with one arm, turn and back. Same arm, turn and back. Other side, and across, turn and back and across. Hands down to knees, rolling the shoulders forward, rolling forward, round, and again round, rolling backwards now. Roll back, keeping it smooth, rolling back. Last one. One arm up above your head, one arm out, leg out in front. And down, stretching up and out and down. Up, out, and down. Last one. Pushing forward. Push forward, turn and back. Pushing forward, turn and back. And again. Last time. Hands on your lower ribs, breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in and relax. Turning your head to the side, front. Other side, front. Ear to shoulder. Other side. And again. Head forward. pulling back, straightening the back of your neck. Again, and pulling back. Shrugging the shoulders, and shrug. And again. Last time, hands to shoulders, elbows together and back. Together, back. And last time, turn at the waist. Turn, forward, turn. And again, turn, forward, turn. Hands forward, arch your back, unroll your shoulders. Forward, arch your back and forward. Arch the back, unroll your shoulders and forward. Last one. And forward, hands on knees. Turn to the side. Forward, other side. And again. Ear to shoulder. Other side. And again. Head forward. And straightening up the back of your neck. Head forward. And unroll. Shrugging the shoulders. Nice and smooth. And once more. And relax. Sitting up straight, feet together, we're going to lift our toes and heels. Lift toe, heel, toe and heel, toe and heel. Last time, straightening the knees. Straighten and down, straighten and down. Keep it going. Last one, lifting up the knee, lift and down, lift, lift and down, lift, lift, lift. Last one, circling the ankles now, round and round, round and round, back the other way, round, round, round. Last one, feet together, toe out and in, out and in. Other side, out and in, out and in. Heels this time, out and in. Other side, out and in. Once more to either side. Stretching from the hips, stretch out your legs. Stretch, stretch, and stretch. Making your legs just a little bit longer. Stretch, stretch. Last time, feet together. One foot after the other. Treadle away. Keep it going. Keep your feet moving. Last one, hands up to shoulders, stretching out, stretch, stretch, stretching out. Remember your fingers too, keeping them nice and stretched. Keeping your arms going now, bring up your opposite leg and lean towards it. And lean. More to either side. Lift up your knees. Lift high. And lift, lift, lift. Last time, straightening up the knee. And straighten. Stretch and stretch. Stretch, making these muscles work on the top of your leg. Last one, and toe and heel, toe and heel. And last one, relax. Imagine you're in your canoe holding onto your paddle and you're going to pull through the water. And pull and pull. Pull and pull. Make that paddle work. Pull and pull. Pull. Last time. Touching the side of your thigh and clap. Thigh and clap. Thigh and clap. Keep it going. Last one. Leaning forward, pulling in the nets. We've been fishing and the nets are full. And lean and pull, making those fingers work too. And lean and pull, and lean and pull. Pulling hard. Last one. Fingers to chest and out, and chest and out. Chest and stretch, and stretch. Keep it going. And last one, holding on to that paddle again, pulling through the water. And pull and pull. Pull. Making that paddle work. Pull and pull. And pull. And once more to either side. Now imagine you're holding poise in your hands, circling the wrist, other side, round and round, both together, round and back, and round and back. Hands on your ribs, breathe in and out. And relax. Hands up in front, fingers stretched, and to the side, lean and lean. Swing and swing. And once more to either side, fingers to shoulders, out and out. Stretching, remember your fingers. Stretch and stretch. Last time. Knees now. Stretch, stretch. Keep it going. Stretch. Hands to waist. Turn and back. Turn and back. Turn and back and turn. Hands by your sides, lean and up, lean and up, lean. Last time, fingertips to shoulders. We're going to stretch out to the side, out and out. And stretch, and stretch, palms together, swinging on the pads of your hands. By your sides, down and up, lean and up, lean and up, lean and up. Fingertips to shoulders, out and out. Stretch. Last one. Across to your knee, across and cross. Cross, and last time, up above your head now, stretch up and stretch, stretch, across to your knee, across and across, across in front. We're going to bring our fingers to our thumb tips and stretch. Middle finger and stretch, ring finger and stretch, middle finger. Back to the beginning. First finger and stretch, middle finger and stretch, ring finger and stretch, little finger and stretch. Fingers in front and swing to the side. Swing and last one. And relax. Standing behind your chair now, feet together. We're going to go up on our toes, stretching up on your toes and down. Stretching up and down. Up and down. Last time. Feet apart a little, bending at the knees. And up. Not trying to go too deep. Bend and up. Bend and up. And bend. Feet apart, bending across one toe. Knee across your toe and back. Across your toe and back. And lean and back. Last time. Other side. Knee across your toe and back. And lean and back. Knee across your toe. And last time. Hands on your waists. Turn to the side and back. Other side and back. And turn and back to the side and back. Once more to either side. Last time. Side onto your chair now. Bringing your foot forward to the side, to the back, to the middle. Forward to the side, to the back, to the middle. Forward to the side, to the back, to the middle. Last one. And turn, other side. Forward to the side, to the back. Forward to the side, to the back. Forward, stretch out, back. Last time. Turn to face your chair, up on the toes and down. Up on the toes and down. Up on the toes and down. Last time. And release. Standing side onto your chair, holding onto the back of the chair, we're going to swing our legs backwards and forwards, starting with the right leg, getting ready, and swing back, swing and swing and swing and change, swing, swing, and swing, swing and change, swing, 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 swing and change. Swing, 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 knee down. Knees up high, and up. Up, turn to face the chair, swinging your leg to the side. And swing, other side, swing, swing, swing. Last one, up on the toes and down. 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 Toe and heel, toe toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and change, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and down. Swinging to the side, swing and swing, swing, other side, swing out, last one, up on the toes and down, up on the toes and down, up on the toes and down, last one, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and change, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and release. Sitting up straight in your chair, arms by your sides, we're going to lean to the side. Ready, and lean, and lean. Stretching from the waist. Stretch, and stretch. Once more to either side. Elbow to knee. Cross, cross, and cross. Bring that knee up as high as you can, and cross. Once more to either side. Hands to waists, and turn to the front, turn to the front, turn, keep it going, turn. More to either side, hands by your sides, and lean and up, and lean, feeling the stretch at the waist, and lean, and once more to either side, and relax. Hands up in front of your bodies. We're going to turn our palms up and down. Palms up and down. And working your way out. Palms up and down. Coming back in again. And up and down. Hands to knees. Now we're going to walk out our feet. Out. Toes out. Heels out. Toes in. Heels in, toes in, heels in, toes out, heels out, toes out, heels out. Coming back in, holding your fingers up in front of your body. We're going to stretch our fingers wide. Stretch out and out. Stretch, relax, stretch, relax. It going, and stretch once more, circling the wrists now, and round, bringing your elbows into your waist so that you're maintaining the movement at your wrists. Back the other way, big circle, once more. Hands together, we're going to stretch our wrists, stretch and stretch. Don't force anything here, just take it within your level of comfort. And stretch, and stretch, and last one. Shut and open your fingers, and open, stretching them out as far as you can. and stretch once more. Hands out in front, palms up and down. Palms up and down. And up and down. Working your way back in. And up and down. And onto your knees. Walking out your feet now. Walk out and out. Toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in. Toes out, heels out. Toes in, toes in, and relax.
Be aware of how you feel after you're exercising. Remember the 1 hour pain rule. If an hour after you've completed your routine, your joint pain is worse than before you started, you've done too much. We suggest you do less next time and slowly build up your tolerance.